Hello everyone, welcome back to my little YouTube channel. Yeah, so this is going to be Get Ready With Me. I just thought it'd be good because so many people had asked for a hair and a makeup, and I'm going out tonight and I was doing both. So I just thought, you know what, I probably would get round to it if I just did it in one day. He's over here. I also asked you guys on Instagram last night to send in any questions you wanted me to answer, either relating to hair, makeup, or just, you know, some goss. So you guys asked, so I'm going to answer as we go along. I'm so glad you guys cannot see the mess because this room looks like an explosion has not off in it. I've had so much on recently that like I've just been coming in, trying on outfits, unpackaging packages and just flinging everything everywhere. Oh, you nearly seen my boob. Makes a change from my vagina. So yeah, I just feel like no joke, if you guys could see this area, even this table, like I don't think you guys can see the extent of this table right now. It's a fucking shocker. This is part one. So it's going to be hair. I'm going to answer some questions in part one, and then I'm going to answer some questions in part two, which will be makeup. The reason why is people were asking what do I do first. I'm going to take off, I've got a little bit of concealer on at the moment because I was at the gym this morning, so I would hate to scare my PT off with nothing on my skin. And yeah, I'm going to take that off. Now the reason why I always tend to do my hair first is I put my skincare on just before I do my hair. Sometimes it's before I dry my hair, other times it's just before I tong my hair. So I washed my hair last night, so my hair is actually quite fresh, and I made sure it was pinned back when I was at the gym so it didn't really get that sweaty. Yeah, I put my skincare on just before I do my hair, just so it's got time to set. Because one day I didn't, and I done it right before my makeup, and my makeup was just sliding off my face the whole day, and I was really glowy. And I don't like to be glowy when I've got makeup on. I like to be glowy when I've no makeup on. I'm just going to do that just now, just before we get before we go any further forward with the hair. So I'm always so surprised by you guys and how many of yous actually ask me questions. Like, I mean, obviously I'm very grateful, I must say, guys. I am super grateful. I'm super grateful that you guys are so interested in actually like pay me attention. It really is kind of you, so I do appreciate you taking time out to like either watch my stories or my YouTubes or my Instagram, or like ask me questions or give me feedback or anything like that. So yeah, I really do appreciate it. So I've ran out of my La Mer. I do have a bigger tub somewhere and I've seemed to have misplaced it, which I'm fucking fizzing about. I'm going to need to try and find it. It's a big one. It's the biggest tub as well, and that's the one I've lost. So yeah, I've just done, like, if you've watched my skincare routine, it's on, it was probably the last uploaded before this. This is just like my day skincare. So as you can see, my skin's now quite like oily, quite glowy. I don't really want to then apply foundation. Now I know a lot of girls do, and a lot of YouTubers do, but I personally just don't like putting it straight on. Now, as I said, I washed my hair last night. And I put it in plaits, two plaits when I was sleeping. I have never worn extensions, guys, usually. I've always been really lucky to really thick hair and really healthy hair. If you have been following me for a while, you didn't realise that I'd mentioned that I have an underactive thyroid. I don't know a lot about it. To be honest, I haven't been taking care of myself for a long time. I've neglected a lot of things. And I paid the price by a lot of my hair falling out. So my hair was a lot thinner. Now, it was probably a lot thicker than most people's hair, but for what I was used to, it was extremely thin compared to my usual. So for photos and stuff, I just wasn't feeling confident with my hair. I didn't like it, and I was wearing Beauty Works tape clip-ins, which have served me great. Like, they've been amazing. Like, I highly recommend them. However, now you'd also have noticed that I was working with a brand called Hair Choice. Now, I always used to put in their bouncy blow dry clip-in. It was easy. I didn't have to add heat to my hair, so when I wasn't really doing much heat on my hair, they were perfect. They then reached out and were like, look, what's the problem? Like, because I'd been chatting about things in my hair and they recommended why don't I try their tapes. Now, I didn't want bonds or anything because I know that like bonds kind of get matted in between your scalp and that piece of hair gets quite matted. I didn't want bonds and I didn't want anything that was going to be in for months and months. These are really just for just now. And also, people say extensions ruin your hair. I have actually not put heat on my hair. I've had these in now for over a week and I've done one piece of heat to my hair. One. I usually towel my hair every day because I don't like my hair straight either. Since having these in, I quite like my hair straight, so I've been just drying it and just leaving it. It's only been washed twice. I also used to wash my hair every day. I'm now washing it once, twice a week. And my hairdresser Jack really said that this will honestly help the healthiness of my hair, not applying heat all the time. Something's burning. I think that's my tongue. So yeah, so far I'm absolutely loving them. So I have 20-inch tapes and Jack put them in and then he styled them, so he cut them so that they were a bit more layered. Obviously so they're more shaped round the front, because when I first put them in it was very like, oh, extension looking. Obviously it looks like I have a fake hair now. They're really long, but to be honest I wasn't going to get them in and then not have long hair. Like, I've always wanted pure long hair, so I just thought fuck it. So that's what's in my hair just now. I will make sure to add the link to the Hair Choice clip-ins I have in. I have 2 different colours. I'll make sure I link them below. Jack was the boy that put them in, my hairdresser in Glasgow. Really easy, really, like, honestly guys, hardest part's probably drying them because you get extra hair, but my hair took that long to dry anyway, so to be honest it wasn't really much of an effort to add on to me. So before I quickly jump into doing my hair, I just want to quickly chat to you about what I put in my hair. When I wash my hair and I come out, I put on the Beauty Works heat protection spray with lemon juice keratin. I spray that all over my hair, root to bottom, not right close, but I do put it on my root. So I've got that one. I then use this. This will be your best friend if you're really wanting some healthiness put back in your hair. The good thing is you can still apply this with your extensions. I then apply this to my hair when it's wet and then brush it out. And then I would go back in and apply that once I've styled my hair, so you'll see me do that again. I also use, I don't know where it is. No, it's not. I've obviously misplaced it. It's called Olaplex. Now I've been using those treatments now for about 2 months. I do it every 2 weeks. But there's a product called, it's number 6, and it's called Bond Smoother or Softener, one of the two. I put that on my hair every time I brush it when it's wet. So once it's brushed out and wet, I just apply that, and no joke guys, it puts volume and thickness and healthiness just into your hair. It's so good. So they're my 3 main things I do in my hair every time my hair's been washed. And to be honest, I don't even know if I'd be able to do it now without. Like, mainly went to that overnight stay, I was like, oh, should I wash my hair, because I got a treatment and my hair was quite greasy, and then I was like, oh shit, I can't because I've not got these products, and I honestly don't know if I could wash my hair without the 3 of them. So they're just things I use. It's not things to go out and buy or anything. These are just things I've been recommended for putting a bit of goodness back into your hair, protecting it. I also for years never used heat spray, which is apparently so fucking stupid. Like, it protecting your hair, why would you not use it? It's there to be used. So, and also guys, these products can range. You can get really affordable to really expensive. Like, go and buy what's within your budget. Don't be thinking like there's cheap versions of the Moroccan oil. If it's too dear, buy the Superdrug version or whatever. I mean, you don't need to go out and buy the correct brand. Probably they all contain the same products. So just remember, everything I say to you guys, I want to make sure I'm very aware of this. Please go with your budget. Don't think, oh, it has to be this because this person used it. That is completely bullshit. Use what you can afford, because see, to be honest, let's face it, it's probably the same thing. It's just a dear brand put on a cheaper brand. That's really it. Like, apparently Marks and Spencer's and Asda, their meats come from the same place, which really offends me, because I pay £4 at a Marks and Spencer for a packet of ham when I could get it for £2 at Asda. But we're not going to get into that conversation, but that's just an example. Okay. I have used for a bit over a year now, that's fucking roasting, I just get a swipe of that along my face, is the Beauty Works barrel wand. This isn't the Molly May one, however I got this just before like Molly May was in Love Island. Hers looks obviously so much prettier because I think it's pink. It's the same thing. I think I've got the standard size. I'm sure you can get bigger and you can get smaller, but this is just like the mediocre size. It goes up to 220, and that's what I usually turn it up to because my hair is so thin. So I just use like a big paddle brush. Only kind of thing is, it's quite annoying because obviously my hair's got a bit of a kink in it from the plaits, but not to worry. So since getting these extensions, I don't take as small of a section because there's so much hair. I think it would honestly look ridiculous if I had like hundreds of curls in my hair. It would look pure like, I don't know, old fashioned and pure like, oh look at me and my unbrushed curls. This is my own hair length here, so you can see obviously there's quite a bit of a difference, but yeah, these tapes really blend in. Like, honestly you can't even tell I've got them in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pin the wee bits that fall down so they're not in my eyes. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just take a section and wrap it around, and just hold it for your own judgment, everyone. Like, please do not do that mad YouTube video.
My hair was burnt off.
And then top tip, once you drop the curl off the wand, hold it with your hand. It will be piping hot. You can get cotton gloves that I would highly recommend, but to be honest my hands are so used to it that I don't even feel the heat. And then just let it fall like so. Now what I will say is, you'll see it on both sides, I've got little bits of hair that snapped off that have now grew back, so I tend to actually not really go over them with a curl, so just leave them bits. I take a relatively thick section. I tend not to overdo the ends either, kind of just leave the ends like that, kind of off the wand, because when you brush them out it looks better anyway. So just hold for however long you feel, and then just pull that off and then hold. I'm lying, that one's fucking piping. Oh. Swap pans if it's too hot, everyone. So there you can see it's like the actual perfect curl. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this the whole way around. Okay, so that's me done one section. So I'm going to just go in with Hairspray here. If you've followed me for years, you will know that I use a lot of Hairspray, and I usually use the little one. However, cannot get it right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Corona's fucked up the hairspray supply, but I can't get a hold of it, so I just bought a Tresemme one. The extra hold, number 4. I can get the number 5. I felt the number 5 would have been better for me, but hey ho. Right, so on the other side. One side's always harder than the other, guys. Don't worry if you can't grab the curls that should come straight out the tongue. You can let it drop, but then just pick it up and catch it like that. So we have one section done, and what I'll do is I'll quickly jump on and answer some questions for you guys. Okay, best products to thicken in hair. Obviously the Moroccan oil, highly recommend that. This one, the Olaplex, is a really good one. I have actually started using, it's called Bondi Boost. Their shampoo, their conditioner and their treatments, and I've noticed a massive difference in my hair since using them. So what I'll do is I'll make sure I link everything below for you guys. How to get the curls to last longer and not fall out. Hairspray should be your best friend. Apply it thickly. Do you recommend curlers? The Beauty Works ones, I've had them for so long now and there's been no faults with them. Do you wear extensions? Yes, as I've said, I'm using the Hair Choice tapes that I will also link below. Did you get your extensions cut before you get them put in? They were in my head and then Jack cut them and styled them along with my own hair. I think that's probably the easier way to do them. However, I'm not a hairdresser, so I'm answering that off what I think. How do you curl your hair? Well, honey, you're watching. Honestly, guys, while watching this video, you're going to notice how much fucking hairspray I rattle onto this head of mine. I am not stingy I'm very generous with hairspray. It is my best friend. So yeah guys, just fucking slap it on. I would say get a good hairspray. If you get a hairspray that's shite, it's really not going to do you any favours, is it, when it comes to doing your hair. So other questions, where do you get your lips done? I go to Jennifer Martin. I'm going to pop her up here. She does my Botox and my lips. It's all I've had done to my face, although that's quite a lot. Where did you go and get bare? Me and Lee drove to Essex to get bare. What a stunt that was. It was 6.5 hours on the way down, which apparently to get to Essex, even that's short. Lee probably didn't obey the speed limit. On the way back, guys, so we went on a Friday. I think we left at like 4 in the morning. Got there, by the time we got there, got food and headed back, it was like 1 o'clock on a Friday, and we get stuck on the A1. Now anyone who knows the A1 motorway on a Friday afternoon, like kind of people finishing work early, fucking horrific. Like I thought my dad, and he was like, you would be honestly better getting a hotel because you aren't going to move. We sat on that motorway for 3.5 hours without moving. Like Lee actually put his car in park on the motorway, no joke. And then we drove home. We never got until like 11:30. It was fucking tiring, like worth it. I'd do it again. I'd do it now if you want me to do it. If you were buying a dog, I'd probably come with you. Hold on, Mum. Hi Mum. So yeah, we drove to Essex. We'd do it again. How much weight have you lost collective? So I've lost over a stone and I've kept that off. I've then fluctuated where I've gained a £2, lost £2, gained a pound, lost £3, gained £3, lost a pound. However, I've kept off the whole stone. People are asking weight chat, thoughts on losing and gaining weight. It's life. Am I happy with my body? No, there's no point in me sitting here denying it. Really unhappy, I'd say more just now with my body, just because I was at a place where I really was happy and then I'm not anymore. Now that's not what, one thing I do want to address when I say that, that's not me saying that if you're my body shape or you're my body weight or you're my height or anything that you shouldn't be happy with that. Trust me, there's nothing I want more than to be happy in my own skin, and I think that's very much forgotten about. I think it's very much like, how dare you speak of that, like you've got a platform, you shouldn't be talking about that. But is that not what we should be talking about? Is that not, I mean, I know I would love it if some influencers that I pure love came out and said, do you know what guys, I actually don't like this part of me, because I'd be like, oh my god, like there's parts of their body they don't like too, like I'm not the only one that feels like this. I know by no manner of means am I saying I'm fat or anything like that. What is fat? Tell me what's fat, right? I'd love to know. However, I'm just not happy with my own body. There's things that have changed and I just don't like it, and that's it. And one thing I think I've learned since doing this job is you're kind of not entitled to feel how you want to feel about yourself, and I think it's so wrong. I completely understand that you need to watch what you say and make sure you're doing it in a sensitive way to people who may have eating disorders or people who may have just eating struggles or weight struggles or anything like that. I'm with you on that, and trust me, if anyone watching this has struggles and you want to talk to someone, but please talk to me. Like, I'm not just saying that, but like, please don't feel like you're alone, because you're not. I have bad days, probably a good 4 days out of the week I feel like shit, and that's just life. There's people I look at and think, oh, I'd go out and to look like you, and it's not healthy. But is it normal? Yes. Who doesn't? Name a girl apart from probably a Victoria's Secret model who is like, I mean, these girls are just carved by the fucking gods, but like, everyone feels like shit. Everyone has bad days. Like over the weekend there, me and Lee were away a lot. We've done things where I was eating more than what I should have been eating in my diet. I'm feeling for it. I feel like shit. In a couple of weeks time I might feel better again. I mean, I did feel good a couple of weeks ago. I felt really, I could see a little bit of a difference in my body. I was feeling more confident. I was getting my arms out. Today I looked at my arms and thought, you're getting fucking hidden. And that's just that, but that's normal, guys, that's life. And I feel like now in today's society and on social media it's forbidden to speak about, but do you know what, this is what I do, this is my Instagram, my YouTube channel and my life, and if I'm going to talk about it with you guys then, and you guys want to know, then I'm going to be honest with you. I would rather you guys looked at me and thought, do you know what, she's shit days, you know what, she fucking doesn't like that bit of her body either, you know what, she's gained weight. I would love for you guys to feel a bit of normality and go, oh my god, maybe I'll look at her and think she's got this perfect life, and maybe actually she's just like myself. I want that. I don't want you guys to think I'm this Instagram girl that has a perfect life, because it's far from it, and I have my own insecurities, and that's what normal girls do. Every girl has an insecurity. Maybe it's one, maybe it's a billion. At the end of the day, it's your body and you're entitled to feel how you feel. So that's what I'm going to say on weight. What's the thing you're most looking forward to right now? Well, my dinner. On that note, what else am I really looking forward to? Well, one of my best boy pals, Lewis, he's moving to Dubai, but we've got loads coming up. We've got like a dinner booked and then a night out booked, so I'm really looking forward to that in the sense where I get to hang out with my pals for the night. But I'm obviously not looking forward to the fact that he's leaving, because he's one of the boys that we go to the old firm with, but he's away to do bigger and better things, so fair play to him. I don't know, like, I'm not going to lie, I don't really have anything planned that I'm super excited about. I hope that 2021 is a better year for myself and for everyone else. I hope that maybe in 2021 I'll maybe achieve some things that I've always wanted to achieve. But yeah, apart from that, there's nothing I'm overly looking forward to, which is maybe a bit sad, but it's just how I feel right now. There's nothing really I'm buzzing about. I've not got any holidays planned. Tell you right now, 2021, I will never knock back anything. I don't care what it is, if it's a holiday, if it's a night out, if it's, I don't care what it is. I will never in my life be that selfish and knock anything back, because 2020 has taught me that it could all be taken away from you in a second, literally. Not even like the materialistic things in the sense where like going out and doing things like that, but just your general health in life could honestly be like snatched up from underneath you within a second, and your full life has changed. Like, everyone's life's changed. Don't think anyone has not been affected by corona. Right guys, so as you can see, I'm applying a lot of hairspray. Now after each section I push all my hair back. I make sure it's pushed right back so that I'm not touching the curls and they can just set to the back of my head. What do you struggle with the most when Lee's away? I would say loneliness for me. Anyone that knows me knows I'm quite an emotionally invested person. I take everything to heart. I also wear my heart on my sleeve. I've been hurt by people that I love the most, and I've learned hard lessons because I am so invested in people, and sometimes that's not a good thing. I used to always think wearing your heart on your sleeve was a very attractive trait, but as I've got older I know it can be taken as a weakness, or people can use it as a weakness. I think that's my thing with Lee. I think I miss having like a bit of security in a sense where like I know he's in the house, or like if I'm having a shit day I could probably get a cuddle. Not all the time, he's not really a cuddly type of human being like myself, but if I really asked for one I would get one. So I think it's like that, it's just loneliness. I'm quite lucky because I can go to mum and dad's, and now that lockdown restrictions have been obviously lowered, I can go see my friends and do stuff with them. Being with someone who works away, it's difficult when things happen, maybe question your trust, or like what's that word I'm looking for? Question your relationship. It's just like getting by those steps when that person isn't there is probably the hard part. But again, that's life. Everyone has relationship struggles. Do you know what I mean? I'm not the only one. Who's your favourite Kardashian? Chloe. Well, as the years went on, I do really like Kim. I feel like Kim's like so generous, and I feel like anything she does is just made out to be a pure social media stunt, when maybe she's just genuinely trying to be a nice person. But I know that's probably a pure comment that people will not agree with, but that is my honest truth on that one. how did you become more confident and stop comparing yourself to other people? I'm confident in myself and knowing that I know what I suit. What you guys see on Instagram is clothes I want to wear, clothes I wear, clothes I like, and clothes I suit. So that's why I'm maybe become across confident, is because I know how to style, I know how to like pose in an outfit that I'm comfortable in. It's super easy for me to do so. So that's probably where I'd say I'm confident. I'm not very good at not comparing myself to other people, so I would rather not answer that one because I would be lying, because it's something that I probably do on a day-to-day basis, or more on the days where I'm having a super bad day. So, but like I said before, it's completely normal to do so, guys. Don't think there's something wrong with you if you're comparing yourself with someone else. Obviously it would be amazing if you didn't and you were so confident in yourself, but sometimes comparing yourself to other people isn't always a bad thing. Like saying you wish you had hair like that other person is just you saying like, oh, you really love their hair. Like me saying, I don't know, like I wish I had Tia Linica's handbag collection. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying I fucking love her handbags. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like as well, everything's always taken in a pure sense of, oh, you can't say that, but yeah, you fucking can. You can say what you want. How do you keep your fashion game? Do you plan outfits in advance? P.S. Love you so much. Love you too. I do plan ahead, but I don't over plan, because the ones I usually over plan are usually fucking hack it. But I usually just make little mood boards on my phone, like screenshot the items off, like just the ASOS screenshot hunters, and then crop them down and put them on like a little, what is it I use? It's called Unfold. So you can see there. And then I just add the items that I like and add, so that then I can see the outfit coming together. As well, it's quite good. See, like if like the girls in the group chat are like, oh, what are you wearing tonight? You can just fling that in and it gives them like a whole idea of the outfit that you're actually going for. You just need to be patient with an outfit. Like, see, like my pal Emma Claire always says to me, she's like, mate, I don't know how you do this, but like I enjoy sitting on websites just scrolling and scrolling and screenshotting and screenshotting and scrolling, and then until I find things I like. That's how I end up finding so many different things, because usually they're like 10,000 pages down, do you know what I mean? But Emma Claire's always so funny, because she's like, mate, I can't do it. And I'm like, yeah, you can. She's like, no, honestly, like she's like, I can't be on that website any longer. So you need to be patient. And what I usually do is every Monday I usually go on every website I like and go on new in, because that's usually when they update the website, either a Monday or a Friday. And then that's usually when I screenshot loads of things. And then what I do is, I've got an album on my phone but it's just clothes that I've screenshotted, and it means that some days if I'm trying to think of things I want to like maybe buy or outfits, I go on that page, that album on my phone of screenshots, and sometimes I find things and then I go and buy it. How did you heal your burn scars? I have loads of scars that I hate them. Firstly, I hope you're okay. Hopefully nothing that's really bad's happened that you've just got these scars. Manuka honey, guys. So yeah, if you've got any really bad scars that you know need healing, then go to Holland & Barrett and buy the purest grade of Manuka honey. It's about £30–40 for a tub, and apply it every night to your scar or your wound if it's healing, not when it's still raw. And honestly guys, I can't explain to you how much that healed my scarring. Also, if you've watched my skincare tutorial video, I mentioned quite a lot of my scars, and I showed photos and stuff of my burns, and I went to Laura Porter in Glasgow for laser treatment, and that really helped with the scarring tissue. And then I just applied Manuka honey every single night, and the scarring completely like faded. Like it was very risen before, and the Manuka honey was able to flatten my scars and kind of just really smoothing out the whole skin area that I was badly burned, and also kind of put a bit of the goodness back in my skin, because parts of my skin that hadn't maybe burned so severe but were just really super sensitive. I'm just trying to colour this wee fringe bit. So here you guys can see I've got like little fringe bits that grew back in, so I don't tong them, I just leave them because I don't want them damaged again. And then just spray with loads of hairspray. Would you ever move away from Glasgow? Not really, no. I would when I'm older like to be in a position when I'm talking like when I'm like 50 or something, to have a little apartment in Spain where I could kind of go back and forth from when I've got like my kids are older and whatever. My kids are old, I'm saying that as if I've got kids now, but that's obviously with the hope I have kids. But I would like that, but I wouldn't like to move away. I like where I live. I'm very close to my family, my friends. So, and like I'm saying, I'm quite a needy person, so I feel like if I moved away without anyone, I would really struggle. I also feel like I probably, if I'm mainly states like are together forever kind of thing, I highly doubt I would move away because his job is obviously offshore and it kind of suits him living here. Obviously that if things changed and like Lee ever had to go work away, I'd probably go with Lee, depending where it is. I keep saying to Lee, if you want to go to Dubai, go, I'll come. But like Lee's dad lives in South Korea, like that would. So guys, the camera cut out, so that's all my hair now tongued and finished. And then what I usually do just to set them is I usually just put 2 clips in the indent in the front of my hair, and just let them like cool down, so let your hair fully cool. Take a paddle brush, Tangle Tees or whatever you've got. I do prefer a paddle brush, and just I always hold this bit and then brush out. Now I don't really feel like, oh shit, putting a lot of hairspray in my hair prevents me from being able to get the brush through it. Obviously it's a little bit more tuggier, but not by much. So then it comes out like that, so you can see the difference. And by letting it cool, you're fully just letting your hair set. I obviously don't do that all the time if I'm in a rush, and I don't do it. But then usually what I would do, guys, is I would usually start my makeup and then brush out. That's why I always tend to do my hair first, and it just gives your hair that time to set. So because I was at the gym this morning, I do feel, oh I've got a wee itch. I do feel like my hair at the front could be a bit less greasy. So I'm just going to go in with the Batiste dry shampoo. I also, even when my hair's not greasy, apply this to the front as it adds a bit of toughness to your fringe, and it kind of keeps your fringe in that kind of shape here, that where it shapes round your face rather than falling flat. And then obviously now what I do is I then go in, make sure everything is in place where you want it to be, and I double spray my fringe bits, push it to the back. Push to the back, and that is it. That's my hair basically done. I'll bring it forward again for you guys to see. But that's how I do my hair. Now what you can do if you're going to go do your makeup is take like these clips. You get them on like eBay, Amazon, salon services, and see where you've got this bit here and it kind of kinks. Put the clip gently on the kink. I sometimes use toilet paper to prevent the dent, but I don't always do it. To be honest, I only do that if I'm going to be leaving my hair like this for hours so it doesn't dent, but I'm only going to be about half an hour to do my makeup, so I don't feel like I need to leave it as long. But yeah, that's how I do my hair, and then I would just leave it, and yeah, you're good to go. And what I tend to do is, if you don't like the crispy feeling of the hairspray, my hair's not really crispy, like I can get my hands through it, so this one's really good. But what you can do is brush it back out and then respray gently, and it just kind of keeps a little bit of the hairspray still in your hair. So yeah, that was really it, guys. Like, that was super quick, super easy. The products I use are super easy. What I do then is I go back in with my Moroccan oil. A pump of that is plenty. Get that on your hands and just run that through your ends or any bits that you feel are quite frizzy or anything like that. I always make sure there's plenty of it on my ends because I feel like that's the bits that look the most frayed. So yeah, this is my hair. I'm now going to go film part 2 for you guys, which is obviously going to be the makeup. Thank fuck, you're probably thinking, actual Scary Mary sitting here. But obviously thank you so much for watching part 1. Any questions that like what you asked me on my hair, ask me down below and I will get back to you. As usual, please like the video, please subscribe if you can, and if you're going to share it on Instagram then please do. I actually really love when you guys do that, like that makes me buzz when I see it mentioned in your story. It really makes me happy. So if you can do that, please do that as well, and I'll make sure to share it on my Instagram. Any feedback is always appreciated, so please make sure you put it down below also. I'll make sure I link everything I've used here today on my hair product wise, everything down below, and like I said, any questions then please feel free to ask. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching part 1. Please stay tuned for part 2. But yeah, really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a lovely day. And what else? Don't know, but have a fab day. Bye guys.